my gosh, this reminds me of my traumatic events. I told my members this, but I had the most traumatic taxi ride of my life. Taxi driver, like, asked me, "Oh, what is your job?" I was like, social media manager. And then he started talking to me about cars. And I was like, huh? And he was like, Japanese car, do you like? And I was like, yes. And he was like, what's Japanese car? And I was like, does he think that I work in cars? Was it a mistranslation or something like that? And he thinks I work in cars. He was like, Japanese car. And I was like, Subaru. And he was like, oh, you like Subaru? Why? And I was like, kakoi. And he was like, do you like what American car? And then I was like, and he's like, do you know BMW? I was like, sure. And he's like, yeah. And then he was like, I import car. Or he's like, do you know how much it takes to import a car? And I was like, what? I don't know, expensive? BMW is German, yeah. So he's talking to me about cars, and I really was like, I was like, I don't kuruma shigoto, zanai unten dekimasen. And it was really awkward, but he kept talking to me about cars. And then he was like, do you like shabu shabu? I was like, yes. I was like, do you like takoyaki? Or do you like yakiniku? I was like, yes. He was like, do you have grill? Yakiniku grill? And I was like, no. And he's like, oh, I side business. I sell very, very good yakiniku grill. And I was like, So I was trapped in a car with someone who really wanted to be business partners with me, I think, because I said that, like, I had a job in social media, so he really wanted to, like, go into business with cars and yakiniku grills with me. And it was the most awkward conversation I ever had, and I really wanted to die. I've never wanted to die and more in my life than that moment. It was the most awkward conversation I've ever had, and I was like, someone please save me. I was very traumatized. I was like, I want to die. Someone please save me from this. Yes. He was asking me really personal questions. He was like, where do you live? And I was like, and then I gave a false place. And he was asking me, like, very, very personal questions. And it was very scary. But the funny thing is, he was taking me home. Because this was a taxi ride home. And I was like, oh, beep. Because I hope he doesn't figure out that I'm getting taxied home. But it's okay, because I asked to get dropped off, a little bit before, because I was like, I don't trust this guy. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get off a little bit before I reach the B box. Yeah. He wanted to get in business with cars with me, but I don't know anything about cars. So, like, why would you want to get into business with me? Because look, the trauma making me do really badly in this race. Like, I don't know anything about cars. But yeah, I need a better backstory. And then like he after he dropped me off, or like after we reached where I was like, here's fine. He was like gesturing like he wanted my contact information. I was like, I know this, but I really wanted to go into like Avon's Discord and be like, can somebody please call my phone right now, please somebody save me, because I was like that much wanting to die, because I really was like, somebody please just call me right now, somebody save me. But I didn't do it because I didn't want to bother anyone. It was the most awkward conversation. Like, yeah. I was also like wearing like something relatively cute that day, so it's like I don't really look like a business lady. I just look like a lady. I don't understand why I would look like someone who could do business. Have I told them the story? Yeah, I told Ava the story. They were like, yeah, next time just message us. We'll save you. People. Taxi driver just wanted the convo. No, it's not just taxi driver wanted the convo. The taxi driver really wanted to do business with me. And if the car ride had gone much longer, I probably would be in debt right now. I probably would have a side hustle of importing cars. Anybody need a yakiniku grill? Like, the driver spoke just enough English for me to not get away with anything. So it was like, or to continue the... I don't know how to stop conversations. That's the thing. I don't want to be rude. I don't know how to be rude, so I don't want to, like... I don't know how to, like, stop the conversation, so I just, like... I answer as best to my ability as possible, but I need to do better. Fake a phone call? How would you fake a phone call? I was also like playing with my phone, but I guess he didn't care. But yeah, it was the most awkward conversation of my life. I was screaming on the inside. I was like, someone help me. Someone help me. Help me or kill me. Either one. Somebody get me out of this situation.